Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are playing in the Bestiary Flashback League as a solo self-found hardcore witch. At the end of this episode, we're either dead or we're gonna be a necromancer. So let's do this. We're level 40 right now. It's a 33 area, so we got a little bit of a level advantage. But still, the Azara fight is not to be underestimated, because he can pack a punch, especially if you got the wrong combination of mods active in the fight. It really can add up to trouble. But if things do go my way, then at least we'll be a necromancer. And then my bone offering is gonna affect myself as well, which is gonna be helpful. Oh, of course, we do have modifiers active, so Stormbox's Nemesis and Perendis, and Kadiro is making an appearance here, which is annoying, since of course I did not think to bring all of my coins with me. So 8 coins for 8 jeweler orbs, that is nice, but of course I can't accept the deal, because I don't have the coins with me. This is gonna lead towards some kind of trapped room. And this is where we will fight. Especially I'm relatively over leveled for the area, so no, I'm not really here for the loot. Currency would be okay, but oh, the gear that drops is most likely gonna be too low level to be really relevant. Ooh, double yellow beasties in the top left. I've only got one trap and then I need to swap. Oh. Luthis, Bounty Hunter. That is part of the Clearo thing. Okay, let's throw a trap. Swap over.
I now will take the captured beast to the menagerie.
And then go for the other one. The snake. Let's throw the trap. Thank you, my minions.
The first ones look upon this capture with pride.
Capture pride. And there is this one. 8 coins, pretty please. No, only 3. That is too bad. Ooh, another yellow beastie. Porcupine, let's trap it. Okay, reroll sockets. That is fine.
First ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
And then there is an exit, usually directly into the aspirant's trial.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Actually, we needed 8 coins, right, for the Kadibro deal. It was not too far, so I might as well just backtrack a little bit. I mean, it is 10 jeweler's orbs this early, it is not that bad a deal. And it's the first time I've actually seen the guy here, so I might as well... Oh, he was over there. I'm not gonna try and make a habit out of backtracking. But, well, first Kadibro deal, it's actually a decent one. So I gotta support that. So now we have some jeweler's orbs. Eventually, now we'll be swimming in the things and then it doesn't really matter. But this early, if you find a nice rare, at least now we have the option of trying to get 4 sockets on it. And then we can go forward. Might as well stash the currency. And then let's see what is on offer today.
As efficient as those he commands.
Ooh, lieutenants. Okay. So this is the fight where I do find myself wishing for a granite flask. But on the other hand, this is more of an armor-based build than the previous versions, so that should help. Just teleport everybody in here. So he does things like that, no slamming on top of your face while you're distracted.
You are inexhaustible.
Okay. And Frosty gets to
My 3 lieutenants
fight another day.
Misery loves company, I suppose.
Guess that's only 1 that remains though, not 3. Guess he can't count. Okay, new area, new set of modifiers, and Harbinger is one of them. Abyss is another, and Calibro, he has yet another chance of being here. Ooh. Damn, someone made it to level 100. Hardcore SSF, that is hardcore. A momentous occasion. And I was online when it happened. Oh, still, it's, requires quite some dedication and boatloads of spare time. Since we've been in this league for like a week and a half now. Oh, can I just open this? Portal shredder. Ooh, get portals. Portals are fun. Actually, for this build, the portals aren't even that bad. Grr. Usually, do you want to go through the traps? Well, we got a poem here, so this does lead forwards. So, yeah. Oh, it was only a very, very short one. Teleported the minions across. There is an Abyss here, and there is a Perendus thing, so that's a little bit of a mix-up of issues. Salona, Vault Sentry. It's the uniques that need to die. The other ones are just regular minions that get replenished indefinitely. Okay, I triggered the Abyss accidentally. Just too much stuff happening here. Minions, go there. Do something. Might as well just open up the Perendus cache here. Got a couple of extra coins, and then we can just move forward again. Open up the door. Ooh, look, another Perendus group. Okay, taking some damage, a little too far to the front. And then there is my reward. Bone Offering is also one I want to keep pinned at its current level. Where Spectres can just go. And there is a trove. So last time we grabbed a quick recovery, now we can go forward. This is the first jewel socket that's within my grasp. I think I might have a jewel for that, but we'll just have to have a look at that later. I mean, otherwise, no, Act 5, we get the Zombie Slam Jewel, which is decent. It's gonna help our zombies slam more. Also, I wanna have the other pathway that just directly takes me to the next area. So I need to beat down there. Grr. Yeah, there is only one way forward, and that is this direction. Lever, lock door. Let's not get skewered. Let's not get skewered. Come on. If I'm gonna die on traps, then I'm gonna get a little bit upset. Bang. Grab. There is another one here, and then we have the door forward. There. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Yes. Finally, I can replenish my flasks again. Also, I lost one of my Goliaths. That's definitely not a good thing. Eternal Reanimator. I don't think you can have your minions reanimate things, which is annoying. And these Goliaths, you can't reanimate them. Okay. Annoying. Very annoying. Then we'll just take one of those Necromancers anyway, because style points. And then we get ourselves an Aspirant's Trial.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Dancing with death, that's definitely what it felt like a moment ago. Taunt enemies with attacks, that's not really what I'm all about. So did I have a duel that was just a nice drop in? Resist all is of course always nice. Life is always nice. Was another resist all, but yeah, okay. So there's some options there for the dual sockets.
The emperor beckons and the world attends.
So first portal, I think I just had to touch it and then it would crumble.
Accept no impasse.
Exactly like that. The minions of the portals with the things that come out. Oh, there's two sides to it. On the one hand, it's just more things to murder, so to get phantasms from. On the other hand, it is a massive distraction for my minions, so that's less damage going towards Zaro.
This show me your resolve.
I think I murdered the lieutenants, and Zaro is gone as well.
An emperor alone is just a man.
Okay, what are we getting now? Spirits, strongboxes and beyond. Okay, that is good fun. Of course, I'm over-leveled for the area, so any kind of beyond encounter is gonna be way too simplistic, way too easy. Okay, just stay here for a bit. Come on. Wait for the fire to go out. Like that. Ugh, so slow. Okay, let's not get chopped in two by the blades. That would be tragic. Okay, and there we go. Good, teleport the minions in, just so they won't burn themselves, because, well, they're kind of helpless without me. Detonate corpses, sure. Another downside, it's a low level area, so I'm level 33, so I need to get a +5 levels, which I don't think you can get in order to get the support gems out of it that I would want. So, not really all that helpful. Let's see, Island of Invincibility. Got some teleports, then that is actually a pretty nice hop. And then we just keep going. Oh. That's probably a challenge thing. Just gonna see if I can get past it, and indeed I can. Walkways. So yeah, split in the end, doesn't really matter. You always have to take one extra hop in between. And then of course, there's two exits, and we want to have the one that takes us to the trial. Well, if you're min-maxing this for treasures and for keys, then of course you want to make some slightly different choices. That will most likely end with you getting more item drops or currency drops or whatever else it is that you are here for. In my case, I just want my ascendancy points. Am I gonna be lucky enough that this is the exit? Probably not. It is, nice. That's
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
Ooh. Nice. So it's gonna be a awkwardly short video. Either I make it, then it's gonna be a short video with a successful ending, or it's gonna be, of course, Isaro fight and it's not gonna be so successful. By the way, it's some people might be shocked at the length of this video. So let's just get all the things up and going here.
Accept no impasse. Your destination
And there we are.
is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
So luckily this turned out to be the positive ending, rather than the negative ending. Though
Before your emperor, you are worthy.
normal,
Before
cruel.
the goddess of justice, you are worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise, Ascendant.
Isaro,
For this
shush.
is the ending that we all deserve.
Word of Blades. But yeah, the normal Isaro, it's okay. It's cruel and especially merciless, where he just hits hard. And there, if you don't really have decent armor, or if you're not using a granite flask, then it might be that he will actually just squish you to the floor. Army of minions can't really help you there. So that's one of the reasons why I do want to go for a armor energy shield build here. So Necromancer is what we will be.
Embrace the serene power that is undead.
So Mistress of Sacrifice is the defensive option here. We get some skill effect duration, which makes phantasms last longer. Minion damage is also a nice thing to have. More minion effect duration, so the base duration of the phantasms was 15 seconds. We add 30% on top. So that's about 4.5 extra seconds. Nearly 20 seconds for the phantasms. My offerings will also affect myself, so that's bone offering is gonna grant its effect to me at half its power. So that is gonna be 14% chance to block on top of my regular shield block. The good thing is, of course, my minions will actually have the full block effect, so they will be blocking as if they actually have shields on themselves. 40% increased damage if I've consumed a corpse, not relevant because I don't deal damage. And the increased cast speed for each corpse consumed recently, that is relevant because I do cast my Raging Spirits and that benefits from casting speed. So Mistress of Sacrifice it will be. Next level is going to be Invoker, or the Cruel Lab. So their minions become sturdier, do more damage, they get even more regeneration, bumping them from 3.5 to 5.5% of their life regenerated per second. And this is where Convocation's cooldown goes down. And then on Merciless, Flashbinder grants me physical damage reduction for each zombie I own. So it's going to be 10 or 11 zombies. So that is just going to be nice on top of the armor that I already have. And then zombies get cost a Cloud on Death. Used to be a separate ability, now it's just built into the zombies. And that is pretty darn potent. When they die, and that means now you've got issues in a fight, because then the enemies are actually dealing pretty good damage. Then it's going to be very welcome help. And this also boosts the zombies' slam attack. So if you have the jewel, then it's going to make the slam attack even better. So there's a bit of synergy there with the gem that you already get. Or the jewel. That's it. We are done here. I'm gonna thank you very much for watching. And hope to see you again next episode when we go for the final bosses of Act 4. Bye bye.